What's going on, my people? How are we all doing? It is getting super busy with all the heating call outs. I know I am, and I'm sure you are too. Lots of no heating, which is good. This is what we live for every year, right? Remember the element from 2 videos ago in the tower? Remember all the trouble I had? 4 weeks it took them to send me a new one because they wanted the broken, the faulty one back. And I said no, because it's in the system. So they need to send me a new one. Then I'll send the faulty one back. 4 weeks it took. All that arguing backwards and forwards. 2.5 weeks have passed now. They still haven't collected the faulty one. So what was the big deal? Just send me that one in the first place. Other than just to be difficult. Heat and Plum, you're my donkey of the day. Donkey of the week. Doesn't have much ring to it. What else we've got coming up in this? Couple breakdowns. And there's lots of servicing going on. So I'm getting a lot of heating jobs. But also lots of servicing. Lots of smart thermostats. Everyone wants the one beginning with H. I don't know why. I try and steer them away from that. Mainly based on the fact that they shut their servers off for cameras and doorbells. Just like gave people 28 days notice or something. Just said, that's it. You can't use them no more. And I don't agree with that. And other reasons. But they're more personal reasons. To do with business and unfair competition and whatnot. But yeah, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share, and hype. Please hype it. I don't know what it does, but it must help. So hype. Thank you. So in this next one, we have no heating. It's a combi boiler. Got the boiler open already. But let's go through some diagnosis stages. So first thing we're going to do is turn the thermostat up. It's a Tado. And you can see that's there. That's got a demand. So if we take off the wiring center, first let's work backwards. We'll see if the boiler's getting power. If the boiler's getting power, or not getting power, I should say, then we'll go back to the zone valve. The zone valve's not getting power, then we'll go back to the Tado. So yeah, that's the way I do it. I work backwards, but you can work forwards. So here we are. Let's balance that somewhere. So the wire coming in from the boiler is here. And we have our earth and live. Let's check that first. That we're getting our 240. Perfect. Neutral and live. 0. Neutral and earth. 240. So let's keep that on the earth. And then there's our black wire coming from the boiler, which is our switch live, because I've opened that up and had a look. 1 volt. And you can see that's linked there to the orange. So that black wire, sorry, my hand was in the way. It's linked to the orange. So let's trace. You've got some zone valves here. One's going to the underfloor. One's going to this. So we trace the wire around. And we see that it's that one. So we've got nothing on make sure that is the correct one. Yep, we've got nothing on the orange. Earth to brown, which is our switch live. 240 or 250. Zone valve's motored over, but nothing on the orange. So we're gonna need a new zone valve. Nice and easy diagnosis. So I'm just double checking that the underfloor heating one's working. So we've turned up the stat, and yeah, straight away that comes on. So zone valve it is. So new zone valves there, all wired in. Let's make sure it works. There we go, success. Nice, easy swap. I didn't show you the wiring in and swapping just because I'm sure you've all seen it 1,000 times. I know I filmed it 1,000 times previously and there was not really anywhere to put the camera. But fixed. So there we go, one breakdown done. Quite a standard one. You're probably going to be replacing hundreds of them over the winter. Actually, I find nice bodies I do more in the summer and heads in the winter. Definitely look at the Mark Vito VT1 heads. They're very well priced and really good valves. They fit onto the Honeywell, no adaptations. So I'd definitely be looking at them if I was you. Next is going to be, right, how I do column rads. Had a long job this week, doing 6 of them. No feet to help line it up or anything. This is how I do them. Drop in the comments, let me know how you do yours. I found this the best way. And to be fair, one of them took absolutely hours because the wall was bad and just a nightmare. The other 5 I flew through really quickly. So let me know what you think of my method and how you do yours. Right, so I'm hanging this rad, but I thought I'll show you how I worked this one out. So I found my center line to where I want it. Then I've counted these up. There's 26 columns. So I go to the 13th one. Well, 2 13th ones. There's my line in the middle. I put my laser in the middle of that, well, in the center line, and then I line up the middle of the rad to the laser. So that's that. Then I find what columns I want my brackets on. So these I've gone for the 4th column. So then I put the laser in line with the 4th column. And then that shoots my line all the way up. And then I can put my bracket. I've already worked out the height I want it. And then the same here. And ping my line up. So that's me. Let me know, as I say, in the comments how you do yours. I'm going to jump straight into the next breakdown. So I've turned up to this landlords and service, and hot water's working okay, but no heating. Boiler doesn't seem to be staying on. So my first thoughts is overheat. So I've got it in low flame. Heat exchanger is hot to touch, so it has been firing. But pump is roasting hot. Let's test it. So it's not spinning, it's roasting hot. I can't even keep my hand on there. $240. So we are going to need a new pump. There you go, another week done. Not a huge amount on there, it's just been so busy with the workload, emails, admin, all sorts. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to be at the Sandown Tool Fair. I know it's coming up in a few weeks, mid-November. I'll double check the date exactly. I'm going to head down there. It's only about half an hour from me, so it'd be great to meet some of you or see some of you if you're down there and look at some cool tools. Hopefully buy some stuff. I still really want to buy a press gun. I really like the rigid one. I really like the Nova Press, Milwaukee, Geberit. It's all the same gun, isn't it? So yeah, let me know if you're going to be down there and get some more DeWalt stuff. What else is there to mention? What kind of housekeeping we got? No, I think that's it. Tool Fair. Drop in the comments. Let me know about your column rads. And let me know how you're doing. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Hype.